Welcome aboard, guys. Barney Error Studios. Enjoy the error.
While it is very depressing to hear that Boris has died, I'm sure he is living in a much better place now. Now that he has gone, Jimmy Choo and his friends have politely asked me to fill in and use Boris' 2 remaining computers left. Well, that was unexpected. Usually there would be a crash screen before the actual error shows up. I've dealt with 180 errors before this one, which always ends up being the same. Barney, is that really you?
So you must be Katie. I've quite literally never met a female protagonist in my errors. Usually they are 80% male users, so seeing a female one is indeed very surprising, to me anyway. The gods have been talking about you, and as far as I know, Thank Thingy used to deal with you a lot in the original series. But I am not familiar with the past error series before I made my own, so I don't know how the conflict between you and him turned out. I hear one of them is a freaking inanimate object or something. Okay, I might be getting sidetracked. The name is Barney from 1988. It is a great honor to meet you, Katie.
I've quite literally never experienced one of your errors throughout my life, so seeing you had me surprised. Usually I see TJ Barry Tails the animatronic bastard, or Talking Tom the stupid gray cat, Remote, Teddy Ruxpin, Chelsea and whatnot, but you? I certainly wasn't expecting to see you. The last error I've encountered was the Elmo error. But if you're here to deal with me, can you please not be an arrogant delinquent jackass for once? I've dealt with plenty of those errors with that nasty attitude many times as it is. I feel like that's the only thing they are good at. They might be born this way, born to be mean, but what do you have to bring to the table?
I will behave much better than those little brats, I'll tell you that much. I've came here for one thing, redemption. And since Boris is dead, you're my only victim left. Ironically, I can't find anyone else to be the error user because, let's be honest, no one likes to be around me. Thank Thingy has given me a chance to redeem myself instead of going after you or himself. I know me and Boris had a long time rivalry, but deep down, I actually had some respect for that man. His sheering dedication and discipline, constantly soldering on and pushing forward till he finally got his computer back, is what I call a good man. He even complimented my show that one time. How could I not let that dude get his session back constantly? He always wins. He may have had a troubled past, being the grounding father in all, but deep down, he was a kind-hearted and wise soul. I too have experienced a troubled past and I'm trying to get over it. So how about this? You will get 30 chances, and for the first time ever, when you reach the end of the line, you won't get punished. You'll just get your computer back automatically. I won't even be in evil mode nor jump scare you. That ship has sailed years ago, and now it's time to get on my good side again. So go ahead, turn it off as much as you'd like. I won't mind.
Well, this has completely subverted my expectations. You're giving me my computer back if I turn off the computer 30 times instead of getting right to the punishments? So you're saying if I turn the computer off as much as I please, I will get my session back guaranteed? Wow, I certainly wasn't expecting it to get this far, since usually all the errors before this one will always find a way to punish the victim turning it off. But since this is 2024 where nearly everything had changed, I'm not entirely surprised that this didn't happen sooner. But anyways, it's time to turn it off.
Well, what the hell are you waiting for? Keep pushing forward. Solidar on now. Go on, keep it moving. Keep on turning it off. Do whatever makes your heart sing. Let's go.
Well, there's a shocker. You're willingly allowing me to keep on turning it off despite that rule being the complete opposite? Wow, now you got me curious. Now I'm interested. Well, now it's time to continue turning it off. Who's stopping me?
Interesting. You now have 28 chances. Don't just sit there and wait now. Go ahead and keep turning your system off. If my fat ass can get up, you can get up and keep on moving. Don't give up. Now you can do it.
Before I keep on turning it off, I would like to ask you something. How do you bond well with the children in your show so easily? How do you convince the children to know that you're not a pedophile? Unlike someone I know, children are not as stupid as you think they are. They do know how to problem solve and figure out what's really going on behind the curtains, if you know what I mean. So tell me, how you do your job so easily.
It took a lot of trial and very little error. I used every trick in the book to convince the children that I am not that old man pervert from Family Guy. I offered them trips to their favorite places, gave them plenty of good memories and fill in some life lessons that I have taught them here and there, gave them plenty of food and water, played pretend occasionally, did some outside activities, doing things for the environment, and literally everything else. After all, it was the children that brought me to life with this weird imagination purple magic thing that I don't know what it's called in the actual show. Then again, it's been well over 14 years since I've ever bonded with the children. Or hardly anyone else for that matter. I've been lonely ever since, and my only company are my 3 dinosaur friends. It wasn't an easy task, but I made it work. With an every give up attitude you can accomplish almost anything in life. Know what I'm saying?
You've got a point there. If you never give up, you can accomplish your goal and get the job done. Speaking of which, I don't think I've ever seen your 3 dinosaur friends. You should introduce them to me at some point, but for now I'll just keep on turning it off.
Since you've turned the computer off 10 times. Well done, by the way. I have decided that we should play a game. Since you're new here, I will go easy on you. First question: what year did the show Barney and the Backyard Gang release worldwide?
Well, this should be interesting. Now I actually have something fun to do. 1988.
Correct. It was 1988. Next question: what was Barney's original color scheme in the 80s?
Purple.
Correct. It was purple. Next question: who was Barney's original suit actor in the original show?
Bob West.
Correct. It was Bob West. He will always be a legend. Next question: what was Barney's first theme song in the 80s?
The intro theme song is the very first song you hear in the very beginning.
Correct. It was the intro theme song, and you're hearing it right now as the background music. Coincidence? Alright, next question: who are the names of Barney's dinosaur friends?
Baby Bop, BJ and Riff.
Correct. It was Baby Bop, BJ and Riff. Alright, game's over. Did you enjoy the game? Well, you got all 7 questions right. Congrats.
Oh yeah, baby, I got all the questions right. Time to continue.
Now keep on turning the computer off to make me even more happy.
Holy shit, you were actually being serious this time. Look at that big ass smile and those dilated pupils. You must be getting more and more happier every time I turn this computer off. Usually it's the complete opposite. It usually pissed you off, but not anymore. It's not.
This is the best day of my life. I've never been this happy. So go ahead, lighten up my day further by turning the computer off. I don't have to say anything to you if I don't want to. My happiness has taken over completely. So keep it moving. I know you can do it. Just believe in yourself. You will get rewarded in the end. Trust me.
Well, let's make that come into fruition. You're a smart purple dinosaur.
What the hell did you just call me?
You're a smart purple dinosaur.
I'm so happy you said that about me. Thank you. As your reward, I have decided to take away 3 of your chances instead of giving you 3 extra chances. I'm helping you out here. I'm making your job a lot easier than what meets the eye. So, keep going.
Thank you. Will you allow me to turn off my computer now?
Why, you most certainly can. The whole point of all this is because I need some goddamn redemption for a change. And for a start, it seems to work almost perfectly. I have completely forgotten about my shitty past. And it's all thanks to you. You know what will make my day even better? You reaching the goal. And you're on the halfway mark. 15 chances left, so let's go ahead and make that dream come true. Turn it off. Oh baby, it's a miracle. I am literally over the moon right now. I mean, take a damn good look at my face. Does my face tell you that I am over the moon? Yes it does. Only 10 chances remaining until you reach your goal. So keep going no matter what it takes. No one's stopping you for accomplishing your goal. Not even me.
Hey Barney, I would like to show you something.
Okay, what is it?
It's this.
Thank you for showing me I am great. For your reward I have decided to take away 6 of your chances. They are for now. Happy now?
Wow, how kind of you. Thanks for the hand. Maybe you're not so bad after all. If anything, you're actually being in your original canon persona. Kind-hearted, welcoming, well-mannered, safety-handed, sensible, compassionate, passionate and persuasive. I like to deal with a more chill error for a change. Amongst the thousands of nasty and cruel errors I've mentioned earlier and dealt with 180 of them, but this error made me forget about my past too, which caught me off guard. You know what, Barney? I think it was about damn time you have more friends in your life. If more people act like you, they will soon appreciate being around you.
You're absolutely right. You've made a good point. Just for that your chance limit is at 3. Turn it off 3 more times and I will give you what you rightfully deserve. Cross my heart. I have waited 12 goddamn years for this moment, and now witnessing it, I've never felt more happy in my life. Not only did you finally listen to me, but you also respected me even after all the hell I've been out though. That should prove your potential of being a true friend in my book. As a token of my gratitude, you will get your session back without witnessing it being destroyed anymore. Goodbye, and I hope to see you again very soon, new friend.
I had to wait for that ending to finally come into fruition for nearly 3 years. Seeing all the shit I had to experience earlier, I'm actually at a loss for words. I've never felt this satisfied in an ending of an error in my entire life. Sure, some endings might be similar to this one, but this one truly felt like a satisfying ending to the error. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going back to the library to read some more books.